Alright, thanks for coming back, everybody. This is Josh here with Basement Level Magic, and we are playing our Mardu Allies deck. And we do want to be on the play. We don't have a red land, but the nice thing is we actually have our Unknown Shores, and we've got a little bit of removal. We've got an early play, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Okay. I don't feel like showing all of our colors just yet. Alright, so we are playing against a blue-red deck. And we can go ahead and remove that already. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get the swamp out there now. Yeah, now we're looking like we're in a decent spot. We've got some more removal. We've got... I mean, it's not going to turn out great for us if we attack into that. But I'm okay with trading, too. The Zada's Commando is actually a very strong card. First strike versus first strike. No one wins. But I have a lot of removal in this deck, and so if I can get rid of some of his creatures without having to use the removal spells, I'm gonna be in a decent spot. So I'm a little bit nervous that maybe he has a counter spell. And so that's why I'm going to play this instead of the Calestrian Nightwatch. Because if he had something like an Abstruse Interference, I could... Yeah. So if he had Abstruse Interference, I would have been able to pay the mana for it. But since it's Spell Shovel, I don't have enough for it. Alright, Cyclone Sire. You may put 3 1/1 counters on target land. If you do, it becomes a 0/0. Why the heck did he not? That must have been an accident. There's no way that he could have meant to do that, right? So let's go ahead and get the Nightwatch out. Now that the shields are down. I guess it shouldn't be too surprising to see a salvage drone just because, yeah, I was going to say it's a Surge deck, or Surge colors. Alright, so here, we're just going to go ahead and attack in. And then I'm trying to decide what would be better. Probably, I mean, I could play both of my creatures and then hold up Oblivion Strike just in case he brings on something bigger. Otherwise, I am going to take 6 damage if he wants to. But I think I'm okay with that because he's going to take a bunch if not. Alright, so he is going to go for it. Thank goodness he didn't build his other creature. Alright, so he does have a play. Ancient Crab, 1/5. There we go. Alright, so with that, I feel like I've got some options. I think I go ahead and take out the Oblivion Sire, which actually I don't need to do that just yet. I do want to get an attack in for sure. I suppose the other option is I could go ahead and get rid of the Ancient Crab and then attack all in. That allows him to go ahead and draw a card with Salvage Drone, and if he's got land, he can then do something though. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and attack him with the Nightwatch, take him down to 12. I'm gaining life going up to 13. And then Oblivion Strike, probably the Cyclone Sire. Because then I'll get to the point where he's attacking back for 5. Oh, no way, a Spell Shrivel. Alright, well, we got the card out of his hand, at least. So we know he is top decking now. Two Spell Shrivels, and he had both of them in the top. Or in the first game, early. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye out for those in the next one. Eldrazi Aggressor. Oh, and he is going to get to attack with it. This is going to be bad. Yeah, him having a counterspell there was about as bad as it got for me. Or as bad as it can get. Alright, and took out a land, which, I mean, we can't ask for too much more. Ooh. Creatures you control gain double strike. So that should win it for us, right? He's got no blockers. 8. This is a rough beat. Yeah, I knew there was a reason why I took that guy. Yeah! Alright. You guys probably had no faith in me. Alright, so that worked out pretty good. So we are going against a red-blue deck, and he's got a bunch of counterspells. There is... What do I want to do against that? I mean, he doesn't look very aggressive, so that's a nice thing. I could... what I would change though. I mean, he's gonna have a decent amount of flyers, which we don't have a lot of ways against. Unless we brought in something like Bone Splinters. Yeah, we just don't have a lot of ways of dealing with flyers. But going in on the ground, these creatures are actually large enough that it can matter. I could go with something like an Expedite over the Bonesaw, but Bonesaw with Weapons Trainer, come on, we gotta play that. Let's go ahead and try this again. Alright, so we got all of our mana, we've got multiple removal spell, or one removal spell, we've got multiple plays. Yeah, This is an easy keep. And he mulligans, so go ahead and mulligan down. Go lower, man. Alright, so you get to land. Oh, shoulder to shoulder, that's a great draw. Zada's Commando. And so because of that, I'm going to go ahead and play the McKindy Aeronaut out just to be able to block him. Otherwise, I could totally understand playing the Ondu War Cleric now. So, I mean, we could use it to gain life next turn, but we're not really looking to do that. No worries. My dog's got the house security going. Be so nice if I had a one drop creature, that is. God, Halimar Tricolor. During the pre-release weekend I played this, or I drafted it thinking that it was similar to what it was like last time around during Battle for Zendikar. Oh my god, that card was just awful now. You know, they still have awaken spells, but they just don't call them that in Oath of the Gatewatch, so it made this card so much worse. I'm sure he's got like that Clutch of Currents that I passed, but who knows. So far, I gotta say the mana is looking fantastic. Oh, that's a good card. So, gotta think about what I would want. I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna go ahead and play shoulder to shoulder. See what we draw, and then that can... Okay, so it doesn't really affect what card we play then. So the question is here, do I actually want to attack with the Aeronaut? Probably not, because my creatures are just bigger than his right now. We haven't seen much of anything for pump spells, so we can just wait back on defense and gain some life with the War Cleric. Yeah, him doing 1 damage to us is not going to win the race when it comes to us going for 2 life gain. Alright, so he's just basically draw a card, see what he gets. Oh, okay. And so we're okay with that because we could play the Scythemaster next turn if we wanted to and hold up Gideon's Reproach, or else even do Oblivion Strike. Yeah, right now we're okay to sit back. Ooh. Yeah, otherwise we could actually play the Aeronaut and the Scythemaster. Not sure that that's a huge benefit for us, though. If he wants to possibly... I mean... You would think he'd try attacking with the Avenger, right? Which, if that's the case... then we need to be ready... I do want to get the Blade Master out there for sure, but it's just a question of do I do I actually feel like attacking right now? I don't think I'm going to. So with me not looking at attacking, I just want to get more creatures on the board. Yeah, so I'm going to bring the Scythe Master out. And then I'll be able to hold up Gideon's Reproach. Yeah, right now I'm not in a huge rush. I've got 2 good removal spells. I've got my big bomb that can give my whole team double strike. So we'll just block and we'll see what he does. If he tries pumping his guy, actually with him not pumping his guy, I'm just going to go ahead and try to kill it. If he has to use a counterspell on that, I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, because we still have a blocker for it, and this spell shovel is now not going to be able to be used on a Resolute Blade Master. And we don't take damage, so, you know, really it's a ton of winning for us there. Alright, so I've got enough mana, and I totally missed gaining life off my War Cleric there. Yep, totally missed that one. Alright, so I think I want to just get the Aeronaut out there. Actually, if I get the Blade Master out there right now, it allows me to go for double strike again next turn. Yeah, I think that's the best option. We'll be able to start getting some damage in. Yeah, I really wish I would have gained that life there. I mean, I don't know how much it's going to end up mattering, but, you know, 2 life is 2 life, and it's usually not a bad thing for you. Alright, so he did block against the first striker, which is fine. And so even if he wants to go ahead and cycle his cards, he doesn't get anything, so no big deal losing that there. Yeah, as long as he doesn't have a removal spell right now, next turn is going to be pretty big for us. Being able to play the Aeronaut plus a removal spell. Yeah, him attacking is just fine. Alright, so a 3-2, a 2-1. We could easily look at playing the Aeronaut and just attacking with probably the 2-4. Otherwise, if we go ahead and keep the War Cleric, if we attack with the War Cleric, he could block with the Tide Caller. We just put that on the back. We'd end up going through a couple, but I don't think it's so worth it. And we have a lot of allies in this deck. So I'm going to just go for this McKindy Aeronaut. And then yeah, I think I'll probably just hold up the Oblivion Strike. Otherwise, we could just kill the Avenger, which means that he'll only have 1 blocker in the air. Yeah, I think it's worthwhile too. Alright, so we gotta remember to activate this War Cleric. Too many times I've definitely missed the cohort triggers when you try to do it at the end, especially with Zada's Commando. That one is... I love the card, but I definitely have missed quite a few triggers. It's really unfortunate. Well, that's not good for me. I mean, the good thing is we still get to block with it if we want to. Alright, so now we pretty much are just going to have to wait. He'll be able to activate his Coral Helm Guide if he ends up with a big enough creature to attack with. Oh, come on now. So now it's just a waiting game. Alright, we'll see. You know, once again, I feel like he must not understand. Why would you not do this? Suddenly you'd have a 3/4 and a 3/3 on the ground. 3/4 in the air. Especially if you had a land. Oh my gosh. That's a... Oh my... Alright. Just lots of lands. I'm sure anyone watching this is thinking, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have done 18 lands. I don't really know why he didn't attack with the Cyclone Sire. Ooh, there we go. Alright, so we got some double strike going on here. I'm definitely going to attack with the Aeronaut, the 2/4. The 1/3 I will not, and the 2/2 I will not. See if we can try to get him down to 8. He'll be able to attack back, but, you know, any ally, and we're looking good. Alright, so no blocks. And we do have a lot of removal in this deck, so we'll see if we can draw some of it. More flyers. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Demon's Grasp. So I'll just go ahead and put this on the 3/4. And then I could attack in with the Nightwatch. If he wants to kill it, he has to double block. But we take out his Avenger. Because if he double blocks with the Avenger and the Tidecaller, we just kill the Avenger. Maybe we just go ahead and wait, though. A 4/5 with double strike is going to be pretty dang good. Oh, it's when it dies you get to put the 3/1/1 counters on it. Okay, that makes more sense. I was thinking, why in the world would you skip that? Okay, that makes sense. Sorry to opponent if I were complaining. And it has flying because of the Halimar Tide Collar. Ouch. I really wish I would have done that on the Avenger now. Okay. Yeah, we're really going to need to hit a string of allies here. Oh my gosh. How many flyers did this guy end up with? God, right now I wish I had some consuming sinkholes. Alright, so Bonesaw, come on out. And I think we just go ahead and put it on this aeronaut. I'd love to put it on the Nightwatch, but it's not flying all the time. So we'll put it on the aeronaut as a blocker then. It's a 3/4. It can block any of his flyers now, and it can kill him. Okay. Alright, give me an ally, please. Give me an ally. Ooh, how about 2 of them? Not like it changes things, but you know. Alright, so right now, these guys are going to be able to block on the ground, which is these 2. So if they, even if he gets to attack all in, he's looking at only getting 9, 12. Yeah, I don't think I want to attack with everything, but I do definitely want to attack with the Nightwatch and the Aeronaut. He's got a block. I mean, I could easily see him, you know, the sad thing is you put the Tide Collar in front of the Nightwatch and you lose the ability for this to have flying. You put this in front of the Nightwatch and then you can't use the ability. Alright, down to 2. Right now we've got 6 creatures on the board. 6 attackers on the board. He's got to have a creature. Yeah, it's just over, I think. At this point, he's looking at getting 9 damage through, even if he finds a way to double that. Even if he doubles one of them, it's not. We're good. We are good. Don't have a consuming sinkhole. I should have thought about that. There were so many of them around. I hope he lets the damage go through because I want to see... Ah, come on! Who doesn't want to see a double strike for, what is that, 2, 4, 8, 10, 13, so 26 damage to going through when he's at 2. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is Josh here from Basement Level Magic, and I'm trying to get back in the flow of things, so please leave some comments below and hit that like and subscribe button. We really do appreciate it. Later.